We're going to be travelling through Africa in our Land Cruiser Troopy, which we have fondly named Super Trooper. In this video, we started off in Zimbabwe. We crossed the border at Mount Selinda after visiting the beautiful rainforest. We then travelled via Dombi and stayed at a mango farm near Dombi. We then took the terrible N1 route, it's a terrible road, down to Vilanculos. We spent a few nights in Vilanculos, got a few things done, and then we wanted to go to Inhassoro. Instead of having to go all the way back to the N1, which is full of trucks and potholes, we decided we would take the coastal route, which was very adventurous, as you'll see in the video. We spent the night in Inhassoro before taking the terrible N1 road all the way up to Gorongosa. But before we get into the video, how long do you think it'll take us to park the Troopy, set up camp, boil the billy, and get a beer into Tony's hand? The answer will be right at the end of the video. Out of Zimbabwe, that was easy, took about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. Now we're going to Mozambique, which is the challenge. I don't know, 15 minutes in Zim, 20 minutes in Mozambique. Happy as Larry, we're back in Mozambique, heading for Vilanculos. We've passed over quite a few of these temporary bridges, but this is a temporary bridge over a real bridge. Obviously the bridge underneath is buggered.
He's got the glasses on. Yep.
The other guy's putting his rifle on.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. 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 Fine.
There you go.
Vilanculos. Vilanculos. Tourism.
We're always cautious when we go through Roadblocks, as we're never quite sure what to expect.
All right.
Good. Thanks, Scott. Okay. Obrigado.
Quite often we're asked for a little something.
My friend.
Yes. We don't have anything.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Thanks very much.
Okay.
All right.
Good travel.
Thanks. Ciao.
Bye-bye.
And sometimes they just didn't want anything at all.
Fine.
Yes. Oh,
You
good.
speak English.
Yes, please.
Very good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Here you girl.
My
girl.
wife.
Ah,
Husband, wife.
Your husband.
Yes.
Your husband.
Today, yes.
My.
Yes. My
Wife.
Wife. Yes.
You marry.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's good. Very good wife.
Yeah.
The best.
Wife, very good. You very good.
Checking bow ties, roadworthiness, visas. No. Are you married? Yes. Okay, you go.
Then the Parque Nacional.
Australia. Tourism. Australia.
Tourism.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Every time we see a policeman, we say tourism, and they seem to let us off. We got some cowboys here on cows. There's 4 on a motorbike. Look at the goats on the back of that truck. End of another brilliant day. We passed through Dombi, went down a dirt road, and we're now camping on a farm right next to this river. Apparently there's crocs and hippos in it. Gorgeous. We woke up to a misty morning. Look at that, it's so pretty. And I could hear some owls hooting. We're doing the drive from the border to Vilanculos over 2 days. Had a lovely night from the little campsite. It's a misty morning. Should get there in about 5 hours. There's a little bit of dirt road and then there's tar road in about 5 hours to Vilanculos. It's very, very foggy. So you can't see the people, you can't see the cars, and you can't see the potholes. We bought this little packet of cashew nuts from a lady on the side of the road, and then we pulled off for breakfast in a cashew nut plantation. So apparently these have little flowers, and then a little nut arrives with the flowers. And that's where we were having breakfast, in a cashew grove. We've just arrived in Vilanculos, and this is our beach for the next few days. Looking forward to a few days of R&R.
Time for a little car wash. Nice pressure washer. Here we go, underneath as well. Oh, we're getting a shampoo too. That's very swish. Wow. Well, I just paid for that little shampoo and wash and chamois. That was less than $5 Aussie dollars. What a job, and a well-deserved tip for the boys.
We have this beautiful awning which is really, really strong, and it has this Velcro inside. We're very aware that the rains are going to come sometime. So Tony bought this blue tarp. We cut it in half, and just yesterday we got the Velcro sewn on one side so that we could hang it up. And we've put little patches here so that we can join two of them. And then this is our door, which can get tabbed up too. We'll peg it down at the bottom with some loops. And you know what? We've also got a safe zone for when there's lions. We should have had this right at the beginning, but we didn't. We've got some rope and pegs, and we'll peg it down at the bottom. We came down to the beach one day just as the fishermen were coming in with their catch. There was a lot of bargaining going on. I think these ladies were buying the fish straight from the fishermen before taking them into town to sell in the market. It was fascinating watching the whole process and seeing how the local fishing community makes a living. Washing the fish. There's a lot of chirping going on. I presume it's all haggling and bartering. So she's got ice. We've got lots of calamari. It's a big fish.
Yes, sir.
Why is that black? Is that the ink from that?
Sorry?
It's black.
This coming from the
Is that
inside the calamari.
Oh, it's black.
Yes.
Wow. I'm from Australia. He seems to be divvying up those little fish into little piles. I guess that's dinner for her family. We're leaving Vilanculos today. We've had a lovely 3 days of R&R in a beachfront little room, sitting on the balcony, watching the world go by on the beach. We're going to Inhassoro, which is only about an hour north of here on a pretty bad roads, I'm guessing. It was on sandy roads. But first we're going to pop into the spa. It's got everything you need, but it's quite expensive. Oh dear. I think we took the wrong road. We actually took the right road. We took the road we intended to take, but we didn't realize it would end up like this. So we decided to take this road. It's a dirt road and it does say 4-wheel drive required, because we didn't want to go back all the way back to the main road, which is the N1, which goes all the way across Mozambique, I think, because the N1 is full of trucks and it's full of potholes. So we thought, oh well, we'll take this road instead, and yeah, I don't know if it was a good choice. The back roads in Vilanculos, I think we made a poor choice of road. But this is a road on Tracks for Africa. So we've been driving around this rural area for, I don't know, what, half an hour? But yeah, it's been fascinating seeing all the houses. If we had have known it was going to be like this, I don't think we would have taken it. And I don't think anyone's been on this track for ages. We have to turn right here. And we don't think anyone's been down here. Oh dear. It's getting more and more interesting. Well, at least we're not in sand anymore.
The road less travelled, definitely. And this has been less travelled.
Definitely the road less travelled. Well, at least there aren't elephants dropping trees over the road.
True. Wildlife here. Munches.
Yeah, and if we get stuck and we have to get out, there aren't lions who might come and bite us. Yes, and the back roads are disappearing. Oh no. It's getting worse and worse. So now we're on a road that people don't even walk on. According to Tracks for Africa, we're still on the road. Phew! We made it to the gravel on the other end. That was traumatic.
It was hectic.
Ah, dear oh me. We're entering Inhassoro via the adventurous route. fish market. It smells very, very fishy here. This town, Inhassoro, is not what I expected. I did not expect it to look like this, that you'd need a four-wheel drive to drive around town, and yeah, there's obviously a lot of poverty everywhere. This is one of the main streets in Inhassoro. So for both Inhassoro and Vilanculos, I was questioning myself, well, what did I expect? Because this is Africa. And being in Africa, this is what it should look like. But then we're staying in these expensive hotels, which are not expensive Western standards, but for Mozambique they're very, very expensive. So you sort of think we're staying in these expensive hotels. To get to the hotel, you have to drive down this road like that, with big puddles and mud and everything, to get to these little cocoons. Yes, I'm not too sure what I think about the whole concept. These little cocoons, and with all this poverty around. So this is the National Road number 1, full of potholes.
These guys.
And kids begging. Yeah, you can't stop here.
What's that?
We want to buy cashew nuts, but we can't buy them off these kids. And the big trucks just bully you off the road. Hola, what have you got? One.
150.
Okay.
50. And cashew nuts?
100.
How much do you want here?
Yeah. 4 cashews and 2 pineapple.
This one? 4?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4, and pineapple 2. This busy little town. These ladies are breaking up big rocks into gravel, which just blows our mind. Tony wants to buy some bananas. They sell a lot of charcoal on the side of the road, and they're all in these bags which are sort of made a bit bigger. And yeah, it's firewood pre-burnt in a low oxygen environment. So there they're selling some petrol on the side of the road in bottles. So this is the N1, which is the major road which goes in Mozambique. And as you can see, as soon as we get here, it's full of potholes.
Sometimes you can weave through the potholes, but here you can't. See how deep the potholes are.
And there's heaps of trucks in front of us. So yesterday we were driving, and because it was Sunday there weren't many trucks, which was good. But now I can see, oh my goodness, heaps of trucks.
I think they will get stuck on the same part.
Trucks and buses. Oh, that bus is gonna...
Yeah. Oh, shit.
So some of the trucks are on the side of the road, some of the trucks are on the main road going through the potholes. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's really, really big business in this area amongst the local people to make charcoal. We've been seeing it all the way from Vilanculos up to here. So they make charcoal and then they sell it on the side of the road. Both these trucks are on the wrong side. So everyone's just driving wherever they want to drive. Get a bit of tar, then it's dirt. In all honesty, the dirt is kind of better than where the tar is, because you get the hard lip at the edge of the tar where the pothole is. So we've got, apparently there's 30 kilometers of this really, really bad road, and then I believe it improves slightly. It's quite hard finding a place to stop for lunch or breakfast or something, because there's always people around. But we found this little abandoned, I don't know, it looks like an old shop. So, yep, we're going to stop for a cup of tea and breakfast.
So we've seen a lot of trucks with branches hanging off the back of their cargo, and we think that they might be a deterrent to stop unwanted hitchhikers climbing on the back and then holding on for dear life.
Such as this bloke. That's a busy little town. It's a little town of Inhassoro, which is the junction of the N1, which is the major arterial road north to south, and the road that goes between Beira and Mutare in Zimbabwe, which is the road that goes east to west. Busy, lots of trucks, lots of people. Now we're looking for diesel. We've been through a couple of stations and they didn't have diesel, but yes, we found diesel. It took us 5 hours yesterday, 3 hours today to drive from Inhassoro to Inhassoro, which is about 350 k's. So yeah, that's pretty slow going, I'd say. Sign for Gorongosa, which is where we're heading. That's the Pungwe River. In the next video, we go to the beautiful Gorongosa National Park. Where the other national parks that we have visited have always been brown and dusty, this one's lush and green. I really enjoyed these safaris. How long does it take to set up camp? 3 minutes.